Well, March is here. Things are kicking up at work. And, we thought we had this fresh year, fresh start. And then all of a sudden we're under the pile of rubble, the rubble of deadlines, to-dos, maybe even, we've missed deadlines, we haven't delivered things, or people haven't delivered things for us, and we're going to look bad, or we're making someone else look bad. And it's only March. And so we thought this month would be really good for us to kind of reconvene, gather our wits about ourselves a little bit, and get some perspective again about work.
And just share with one another that sometimes work gets hard.
Yeah.
And as you say, deadlines are there and we depend on other people. And I find when work gets hard, there's just this heaviness and I get really focused. And sometimes I try to do it all on my own. And I think God sometimes uses hard work to make me realize my dependency on him and my dependency for every day. It's just to say, okay, God, things are tough. He knows. I think there are probably many days that Jesus probably said, this is really hard, Father.
Yes.
But he continued on. So to me, it becomes kind of a day by day and sometimes an hour by hour focus. But I think even being together and sharing those frustrations helps. It's just to say, oh, okay, I'm not the only one that kind of struggles through work sometimes.
When you were talking about even Jesus with the hard work, Mary and I were talking earlier about The Chosen. And there's one scene in the second series where Jesus is healing people all day. And he is completely exhausted at the end of the day. And yet, and this is what really struck me, when he laid his head on that pillow, he still had his wits about him to turn to his Father in dependency and acknowledgement. And that tends to be the first thing that goes for me because I'm little Miss Self-Sufficient. I'm the little red hen. I have to do it myself, which then turns me into martyr, right? And so work has this ability to turn us into something that we don't want to become.
Yeah.
And PCW, our time together, can help us to sort of right the ship, so to speak.
And God has us in our places of work. That's our mission field. So I think there is going to be stress. And I think...
And attacks.
And attacks.
Yes.
The evil one is going to just get us so worked up that we kind of lose our religion. So it's important to acknowledge that work is hard, but that the Lord is going to help us through each and every day. If we look to him, ask him for his strength, his wisdom, his discernment, to help us through those hard days.
Which is basically us confessing our dependency. When we look to him for his wisdom and strength and discernment, it's our confession of dependency on him.
That's right. So join us. Let's talk about this. Let's share. Let's encourage one another that sometimes work is hard, but we can look to him and be kind of joined together as sisters in this working world to be encouraged to let the light of Christ shine in and through us. So we'll see you real soon, we hope.